Your productivity is going to increase by 200% if you do this one simple thing. Now, I just pulled that figure out of my ass, but I can assure you that I've been able to hyper-focus, enter a flow state, and completely clear my brain fog to come up with new ideas for my creative work. So here are my thoughts on changing your environment. So the other day I was sitting at my desk planning out and scripting my YouTube video, and I do most of my work here on my desk. I don't really like to go to coffee shops or libraries like other influencers that you may be watching, because I like to have a big screen for multitasking and just opening many tabs. So a lot of the times I have drinks or little candies or snacks for when I don't feel like mindfully eating, and sometimes I have little miscellaneous like a lip balm or a nail clipper, just stuff that you use every day. And so after a while there'll be tea mugs and little plastic wrappers, basically trash that I'm just too lazy to throw out, or just these everyday items that I don't feel like putting away because I have this just in case mindset, where I have these things like nail clippers near me just in case I have to use it again soon, because these nails aren't gonna cut themselves. And this could be a form of sunk cost fallacy, where in this case you're reluctant to put back something because of the time and energy invested in bringing it to you in the first place, which still boils back to laziness. So as time goes on, my desk started to pile up and get quite messy. Not gamer messy, but more messy than it should be. And as I was scripting my video, I just couldn't get in the groove. There were doubts and ideas wouldn't come to me as easily, and my mind was all over the place, and I wasn't able to think coherently, and I wasn't able to progress on my video at all, which then led me to boredom, and my instant gratification dopamine craving mind just started to doom scroll away on Instagram. Here and there I have quick jolts of creativity and write down stuff, but it just quickly goes away and I'd be back at my phone and doom scroll into eternity. So at that point I stopped myself and say, something clearly isn't working. I put my phone down, I took a step back and realized the junkyard that was on my table, and well, it's time to start cleaning. And so after tidying up all the mess, I was happy with the progress and it's all nice and clean. I sat back down and began to work, and off I went to write my first ever YouTube video on this channel. So I'm not quite sure the exact science, psychology, or pseudoscience, but as soon as my desk was tidy, my mind felt this sudden weight that was lifted off, and I was able to dance without a 50-pound bag on my shoulder, as if I was able to clear out and create this blank canvas in my mind, and I just have the motivation to paint and decorate as freely as I want, instead of just adding more stuff into something that's so full. And so when you feel good about the environments that you're in, there's just a new wave of fresh and positive energy that just flows in your mind, and that's where the pseudoscience may come in. I'm not gonna pretend like I'm organized as Marie Kondo or my room is clean enough to pass a drill sergeant test, but to have a good boost in creativity and productivity, you need to situate yourself in a clean and neat environment, especially the ones in front of you where you spend a lot of the hours of your day at. And I'm in no means saying that I have the cleanest desk out there, and certainly not Pinterest worthy. However, just try to do as much as you can, and as long as you feel good about how tidy it is. So unlike Jordan Peterson, who tells you to clean your room, speaking of which, I'm telling you to clean your desk. Now you might think it's just a little desk to clean, but how you do one thing is how you do everything. So I believe it will help you with other aspects of life, like relationship, your studies, and whatever you are pursuing. It starts as small as tidying your desk, but I believe has the power to positively rub off on your bigger goals. So okay, you tidy your desk and you sit down to do some work and look at content for inspiration, but suddenly you come across a video of someone who has your dream life and is basically better at everything you're doing. So how do you make sure that they don't get into your head and you don't feel helpless and demotivated? Well, check out this video.